Hi there, everyone. Uh, I just wanted to make a video, talking to you guys and letting you know what's up. So I just figured I just sort of want to be less rigid in general. I'll just make update videos whenever I want and talk about whatever I want whenever I want. I think the main issue that I was facing before was the fact that uh, I was trying to stick to a monthly schedule, and so sometimes I would feel like, oh, I don't have enough to, I don't have enough material for a video, but I said that I needed to upload one today, so I guess I need to try. And then I think part of why I tried to quit before was because of that rigidity. And I think it's much more natural for me to just like, hey, whenever I feel like, whenever is appropriate, I can make whatever videos I want, and I can talk about whatever projects I'm working on, that sort of thing. And I also think partly because of the rigid monthly schedule and me feeling like I didn't have enough material for a video, that would be probably when I would, you know, um, start talking about future plans to sort of like help the length of a video. But at the same time, because the creative process for me is so messy, then I would be like, oh, I keep on saying that I'm doing something and then I don't end up doing it, that sort of thing. Um, Another thing I mentioned in that video, when I was quitting before, was that I didn't really see much of a point in update videos because I was like, well, what's the point? Every time it's just like, yep, I'm still working on stuff. But I feel like I missed the point of like update videos and just videos in general, like on YouTube. It's not the same as coding on a computer. When you're coding on a computer, you can declare that there's a variable. You can say that x equals pudding. And for the entire rest of the script, it'll remember, oh yeah, x equals pudding. I remember you said that way back then. But that's not how life works. Like, a lot of the time in life, it's not just a I said it once, that's it. That's not how it goes. You know, if it actually means something to you, you say it and do it over and over again. And besides, it's not even a mechanical thing either. It's a social thing. Like me giving these update videos to you guys is like, hey, it's helping like engage and like build some friendships. Like you guys feel like you're hanging out with me, and then when you comment, I feel like I'm hanging out with you, and that's called valid. You know what I mean? It doesn't need to be so strict and rigid. I'm trying to work on that, and just I have a lot of stuff to learn about life. But hey, you guys stick around. Uh, and I'll see you guys as I continue to like upload videos talking about my visual novel journey and sharing opinions about writing and little videos like this where I just talk about whatever. So, I suppose I should tell you guys what's going on now. So, I had a big brainstorming session that lasted quite a while where I was like, what am I going to write for my next project? I tossed up a whole bunch of stuff in the air. I had written a bunch of stuff for Ethereal Overflow, which was an idea that had Alia, um, Alia, Nola, Erina, and Flicella in it. Um, but I realized that 5 love interests was pretty ambitious, and not only that, but well, I said 5 instead of 4. There were planned on being 5 in that project, but that's a little spoiler. But anyway, um, but really there were 2 stories going on, and it didn't really mesh together. So I thought, hey, I will focus on Alia and Nola, and then I was like, well, how long will it be? Will I be focusing on one love interest or both? Like, how many love interests will there be? How long will it be? Because my previous project, A Lily from the Lightless Water, was just 20,000 words. But then the project that I did before A Lily from the Lightless Water was The Silent Column, and The Silent Column was 260,000 words. So I was like, well, how long is it going to be? And I was doing some research about this to be like, okay, let's say that I would like to release and make a visual novel that people would be happy with if I sold it for around 10 USD. So I did research. I looked at like some Steam games that were visual novels that were being sold around 10 USD with positive reviews, right? And then I looked up the playtime on the visual novel database when they had entries, and they did. And I realized that I was allotting my efforts rather in like a skewed way, and not to mention I was just overly anxious and giving myself a really hard time and stuff, and I have issues that I'm trying to work on. And anyway, I realized that I could make a visual novel that is quite short, and people would still be happy with it as long as it, like, the art is really, really polished and that the music sounds pretty good. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm working on the visual novel that I'm working on is called Alia, the Little Stone Singer. And I'm planning on it being 50,000 words. 42,000 words of it are already written. And that's part of why I feel comfortable talking with you guys about this, because I've sussed it out this much that I have almost all of it completely written at this point. I know that there's only going to be one love interest in it. It's only going to be Alia. And I know that I'm going to be spending a lot of time making the artwork look good. I'm also planning on uploading the artwork on YouTube as speed paints, as another way to kind of engage with you guys and get you guys excited about the project and stuff. And that's pretty much all I have to say. And I kind of like recording videos and talking with you guys and engaging and stuff. And like, I watched some other videos of people just sort of talking about whatever, vaguely relating to like their interests and like their projects and stuff, and I like that sort of thing, you know? And yeah, I don't know. I think it's good. But anyway, I guess I will go, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. So take care, you guys, and thanks for listening.